February 16th, 2026. And we're live here on this, like I say, Monday afternoon. It's what is it, 4:37 here, exactly. Just wanted to say hi and thank you for pushing us over 400 subscribers. I checked this morning, we're at 404. So for you guys that just subscribed a little over the weekend, and everybody else, I want to thank you guys. And I thought we'd go out a little bit this afternoon. It's kind of a nice afternoon. It's 40 degrees. Skies are clear here. And I love the colors of the sky and how it makes everything look in the evening and these winter days. I think it looks pretty cool. So it's a good time to go out and take a little ride. We'll go up to Santa Moriches here. Maybe go down by the water. Sometimes the deer are out. Let's get some deer. Welcome everybody. We're on Long Island, New York Views. I'm just taking a little ride this nice Monday afternoon. It's a holiday, President's Day. A lot of people are off. So, I don't know. I just wanted to get out a little bit. And this is one of the nicer afternoons we've had in a while. Hopefully some of the snow will start melting. And we already have one viewer in. Give us a like. Thank you from whoever that is. Making this left here. This is Mastic Road. And for people, I don't know, that was before my time, but the Mastic train station used to be over here on the right, that you told me years ago. The original station. On the left here is the Mastic Firehouse. If you head over to the left, that's Herkimer. You take that if you're going to go Montauk Highway West. And if you're going to head east, just keep to your right here. And this will get you to Montauk Highway East. And if this was a regular weekday, if it wasn't a holiday, there'd be traffic here, bumper to bumper, all the way up to Montauk Highway and beyond Montauk Highway. So definitely have a congestion problem here. Amazing. Never thought we'd see the day when we'd have rush hour traffic here. But yeah, this area is really grown. On the right here is a shopping center that used to have a movie theater. What was it called? Movie Island? It used to be called Island Cinemas, I think. It's been closed for a while. And then before that, it was a supermarket years ago. I think it was an old MP, if you could see the building. It was an old MP. We're headed east here on Montauk Highway. We're over Forge River. This, I think, right takes us, we're now going right into the town of Moriches. We have Moriches, Santa Moriches, and East Moriches. This is Moriches. Over here on the right is our new branch of the Moriches branch of the Shirley Mastic Moriches Library. Everybody, we're just taking a little ride up to the water at Santa Moriches here. Montauk Highway. Welcome everybody. You can give us a thumbs up, a like, and I guess thumbs up is a like here, and subscribe. We just went over 400 subscribers this past weekend. So, trying to grow this channel here of different drives around Long Island. I think it's nice. Maybe we'll take some walks around some of the towns. Yeah, last year I did a walk through Santa Moriches. Was that the year before? I'm not sure. I've been on the channel for a couple of years now. It's a nice afternoon. Not too windy. It's 40 degrees. passing by the Moriches Bay Diner, which is a really nice diner here. It's always really crowded. Well, not at the moment, but it'll get crowded. It's a little early for dinner, maybe. Alright, so then there to the right, which will take us into Main Street of Center Moriches. If we went left, that's the bypass. And that saves you a little time if you're headed out east. About 20 minutes maybe from the Hamptons, West Hampton. So this, if you continue on this road, it'll take you, but usually you would go on the bypass that was to the left. And that'll get you there quicker. Do a few rides to the Hamptons. I like going on Dune Road in the spring. We do a lot of prep work on all the resorts out there, get them ready for the season. It's hard to do it after Memorial Day, the traffic. You can't, there's most of the days you can't get out this way when you get to a certain distance out east. We'll be in the main part of Center Moriches. It's a nice small town here in Suffolk County. We should stop for that, I apologize. Alright, this is the heart of Center Moriches here. It's definitely a nice little town. Usually when I want to go see the water, I make the right here. This is Union Avenue, and there's a nice dock that this road ends on. I think it's called the Union Avenue dock. Let's make this right past the bank here. And right before we see the water, there's usually like a deer hang out there, so that's pretty nice. Welcome to Long Island, New York Views. Just taking a little ride here. Live this afternoon, Monday afternoon. It's President's Day. Just in Center Moriches, we're going to go down to the bay. Like a kind of nice sunset coming on. My partner Angelina here with me. She'll be looking at the messages coming in. So it's just me today. Some people is. They seem to be able to interact as they drive in. It's going to be pretty cool. They have it set up maybe like, I don't know. There could be setups maybe that you could hear, the text coming in maybe. That would be distracting too. To the viewers, usually around here, you'll see some wildlife, deers definitely, the yards and stuff. Usually in the evening, right before it gets dark, they'll come out. Yeah, usually in this yard here, right. I'm saying it's got to be hard on them now. I don't know how they find enough food with everything frozen over. They'll probably come out when all this melts. See anything out here? Seagulls out there usually out here. Not too many people up here either. This is during the summer, a lot of fishing. People do crabbing up here. It's nice up here this evening. I think they call this the Union Avenue Docks, but it's open to the public. And people come down here, watch the sunset, hang out, do a little fishing. I know you need a permit to fish here on Long Island. So I overheard that somebody was around checking that people had permits one time. So I don't know if you get caught fishing without a permit, you can get a fine. So definitely find out how you get that. I don't know if there's a fee for the permit or anything like that. Still got some icing on the water there. Let's see. Let me turn this way. Check it. There's like a little opening you could look out. The sun probably glaring though. Turn on an angle. Seagulls probably think we're ready to feed them or something. Hopefully there's not too much glare. Check out the water a little bit. This is the Great South Bay here on Long Island. Separates the mainland Long Island from Fire Island. You can see that little, in the distance, that little strip of land in the distance there is Fire Island. Well, that's, I think specifically that's Smith Point. We did a few rides there. Take a little bridge out at William Floyd, which is west of here. At the end of William Floyd there's a bridge, and get you onto Smith Point. Probably what we're seeing across there is probably they have the nice campgrounds from Smith Point. Yeah, this little guy over here is by my window. A lot of people give them their leftover lunches and stuff, so they're used to the cars coming. It's a nice evening out. Water looks pretty. Hopefully the worst of the winter is over. Gotta be getting into warmer weather. Ooh, look at this. The guy, he went right on the hood here. He wants some food. Sometimes they'll go on your roof and start pecking the window, I think. Yeah, they're a little aggressive, these birds. It's pretty though. I don't know, he's just right over in the corner. You can see him. There he is. Don't have anything for you. It's pretty cool. They'll stay on the car until you start driving. You're going to drive away slow and they'll get the hint and they'll leave. Sometimes they'll be on the roof here and walking around the roof of the car. But he's a nice looking seagull. Very nice. All right, guy, I'm gonna get going. Sorry, I don't have anything for you. People, I don't know, they frown upon feeding the wildlife. I guess they say it doesn't, they're not really, the people food and stuff that we would give them is really not good for them. But I know they get hungry. Say goodbye. There he goes. He left. Okay. That was me knocking something off the seat. Let's try to get back up. They're pretty smart. They know how to get out of the way. Well, seen a little wildlife, but seagulls here are pretty common. Right on Red Bridge Road. It's a pretty road. There's a nice bridge that goes over this waterway, and then we'll go down that road. There's another road that has a park at the end of it, down by the bay. Name escapes me now. Think of it. Famous hospital in New York City, Bellevue. We have a Bellevue, is it Road Avenue, Bellevue Avenue maybe? And it goes from Montauk Highway down to the bay. It's nice. Yeah, get a little bonus footage. Sometimes there's deer there. Street. I mean, you're crooked from looking at the bird. People just joining us, welcome to Long Island, New York Views. And we're here live in Moriches, just checking out what's going on this afternoon. It's a nice afternoon. Figured let's take a little ride. Thank everybody for pushing us over 400 subscribers. That's a pretty big milestone for this little channel. And I guess if we get out there and put up more content and some stuff, should grow a little more. It's not easy. It's getting people that have decent channels, nice sized channels, they work hard for this. It's pretty good. Okay, this is Red Bridge Road. And it's called Red Bridge Road because there's a bridge on it. I don't know if it's red anymore. It might have been red. Thinking maybe in the day it was maybe an old red wooden bridge. Could have been. If anybody knows, let us know in the message. All these roads probably had a meaning years ago. And we got a road pretty close to here called Hot Water Road. I don't know if that's where they used to get the hot water from years ago. I'm sure it had something to do with hot water years ago. So maybe this bridge that we're going to go over was red one time. On the left is the Catholic Church here in Moriches. This is the bridge, and on both sides, it's just gorgeous. People, have their houses right on the water. It's just really nice. And this road ends here now at Bellevue Avenue. If we would make a left here, that would take us back to Motel Pilot. We're going to go to right down. The right's going to take us down to the water. Yep, it's Bellevue Avenue. And I've lived, in this area for a long time. And I just discovered there was a little park on the end of this road maybe 3 or 4 years ago. It's amazing how much you could discover right, around where you live. But it has a place where people go swimming. There's this, I don't know if it's there's a beach there. I don't know if there's no lifeguards or anything, but people, wade in the water there. And there's a park, like swings and stuff, some benches. Pretty nice. We usually see a lot of deer on this road here. Some new construction here. This is Shirley Street. There is a town of Shirley. That's Shirley Street's over here in St. Moriches. It's probably been nice today than it's been for a long time, so nice to get before it gets dark. We usually can see the water on the clock, so that's kind of blocking the view, but this is the park here on the right that I was telling you about. The sunset's nice. They don't let anybody stay here usually. I got a couple of people sitting on the bench at the end. Nice place in the summer to sit. Beautiful. Look at the water. Let's back up the park here. This is the park. It has swings for the kids. And, right there down by the water, there's some sand and stuff, and people sit out on the beach. I don't think it's the official place to swim down. Like I said, there's no lifeguards. And this is called Webby's Beach. There's a sign right there. I believe it's, town of Brookhaven Beach. It's a nice little climbing thing. It looks like a ship. It's got a slide on it. That's pretty cool. Definitely looks like fun. They didn't have stuff like that when we were young. Well, when I was young, anyway. That is a cool little fort or, climbing. Very nice. No, you can see over there on the right, there's a covered area with the tables under there. If you want to come up for a little picnic, bring your lunch. Definitely nice park here in Brookhaven, Moriches, Suffolk County, New York. The sun right in our way here. Sun coming down. Nice sunset. Houses on the water. It's great. See some of the one on the right just was raised, I believe. So people are getting that done to help in case the water comes up or flooding. So we get back to Bellevue Avenue, and we'll take the ride up into Montauk Highway, and then we'll say good evening and have a good night. And still got another 5 minutes before we get up to Montauk Highway. Take this time to give a like to the video, and if you could subscribe again. I know you only get subscribed once, but I'm saying if people haven't subscribed, but a lot of people have. I've got to thank you guys again. There's a lot of these videos of people, doing little travel videos about their areas, but I think it's great. I watch a lot of them. I like to watch the ones that people walk around New York City. And I think it's a great thing for people to be able to see different things. It's weird. I usually watch the ones that kind of know the area. Probably should be watching videos of places I haven't been to, but I don't know. Like I'm not always interested in seeing places that I know and see if they're different or what I remember. So we have a lot of viewers that get in touch with us. Well, not all, a good amount that say they used to live here and they're curious and see what was going on with Long Island. So it's pretty cool. So we're heading north again, away from the bay. See them here. I don't know if it's worth them coming out maybe with the snow on the ground. I don't know. I guess they could eat the plants that are above the snow. A lot of the homeowners are really not especially happy about having all the wildlife and deer around. They say it destroys a lot of their bushes and stuff. So I think they wind up putting stuff in that a deer doesn't like, not attracted. They don't get attracted to. But it kind of limits, what their ability is to plant. Red Bridge Road again. This one came down. We'll walk a little more on Bellevue and we'll be on Montauk Highway. We'll take Montauk Highway all the way to Montauk Point. Yeah, that'll be a nice trip. I don't know if we could live stream the whole thing. It'll take quite a while. That's at least 2 hours from here. To Montauk Point, that should be 2 hours. try it one day. Take the left here, and it's going to take us west. All right, well, it's pretty quiet Montauk Highway today because of the holiday. All right, to the right here is a cool seafood place. I think it's called the Atlantic Seafood, but they have a nice at the door. I don't know if you get to see that. The entranceway has a big shark's head thing. I kind of like that. But they have good seafood in there. And it's hard to see now. The sun is like right in our face, but we're heading back into the town of Moriches here. And we're going to say, wish everybody a good night. Some significant thing that happened here. We have a new ice cream store here, Mr. Softy ice cream store. Made the paper and the local news. I think it's one of a few now. I know you have the Mr. Softy ice cream trucks, but here on the left here, we have a Mr. Softy ice cream store. And it's open today. Replaced another ice cream store that we used to go to that we really liked. But now it's a Mr. Softy ice cream store. Alright, with that, I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you, everybody. And we'll see you next time.